Welcome to the Crowden Club site here in the Peak District. Now wherever we go, we always try to eat local as much as we can, and we found a wonderful little garden centre just a short drive from here. It has its own delicatessen, its own on-site butchery and a restaurant, and we picked up some delicious ingredients to make some thin crust Italian pizzas on the pizza stone, and in this case on the Cadac Carry Chef. Now the first thing we need to do is get this pizza stone really hot. So we turn the barbecue on just like this. And then most importantly, we put the lid on like this, and now we need to wait until the temperature gauge gets to between 230 to 250 degrees Celsius. And whilst we're waiting for that to heat up, we can get on with the rest of the pizza. What we're going to do first is actually make a pizza sauce, and it's really simple. Just take a jam jar or a Kilner jar like this, and it's a few simple ingredients. This is just passata, about 200 ml in there, and then we want to go in with some garlic. Now this is garlic puree. Then we're going to come in with, in this case, cold pressed rapeseed oil. So a nice glug of that goes in. And then we want to get some salt and pepper in there as well. So a good twist of pepper. And then same thing with the salt. That goes in. And then the final ingredient is dried oregano. For this kind of amount here, I'd expect at least, I don't know, 2 to 3 tablespoons of dried oregano, which looks like quite a lot. There we go. So all we need to do now is emulsify that together. So a really good shake. And now we've got a lovely pizza sauce. Now, of course, we've made it in about a minute here, but you can make this before you even leave the house and just keep it in your cool box for when you arrive at the campsite. So pizza sauce is done. The next thing is the dough. Now you can make your own pizza dough balls, of course. It's very simple to do. Or you can go to lots of places now have dough balls pre-made. So we just sprinkle a little bit of flour over our chopping board here, and then dough ball goes straight on, little press down. You can hand stretch them if you want, or you can just use a good old-fashioned rolling pin, and then just keep doing that. And you're looking for the moment where the dough stops springing back. So there we are, nice and simple. Key thing now, do not build your pizza right now. You must put it on your pizza peel first. And the pizza peel I've got hanging on the front of the barbecue here. And all you do is sprinkle a nice even coating of flour onto your pizza peel. Don't slide your dough onto the pizza peel, place it on like this. Take a dessert spoon, and it's like 1.5 to 2 of these, but no more. And then using the back of the spoon, work in a little spiral and just spread it out. Then with our mozzarella, we're going to tear off small little thumb-sized pieces, and working from the very edge of the pizza sauce here, we're just going to place that around the edge, leaving a little gap between each piece. Now this is called andouille, and it's absolutely delicious. So it comes in this pack here. And it's basically pork with lots of wonderful kind of Calabrian chilies in it. And what you do is you open it up from its little bag here, and we're just going to pinch little tiny pieces off, because you don't need a lot of this, and we're just going to drop that in between our little bits of mozzarella here. And then we'll check the temperature of our pizza stone, and if we're at temperature, we'll get this on. Now on my temperature gauge here, I can see that I'm already at 280 degrees, which is potentially a little bit too hot. So I'm just going to turn that down a little bit by dialing that down a little bit there. I'm going to take my pizza peel, and with my thumb and forefinger, I'm going to pinch the pizza there. I'm going to pull in that direction, and then with this hand, slide like this. So here we go. Remove the pizza peel, put the lid straight back on, and it's really important that we don't do anything with this lid for at least 3 minutes, because we want that dough to really bake and rise up and get those lovely air bubbles in it. So it's been another minute, let's take a look. Okay, lid goes straight onto the lid bail as well. This is looking really good. So when you take the pizza off, let's have a little look at the base. Oh, that's looking fantastic. Always have like an old tea towel with you. Between pizzas, it's really important that you just brush off any residual flour that's left. When you get your pizza off, just leave it for a moment, and that does look really good. And you can see that the mozzarella's melted beautifully. Last little thing, a few little bits of fresh basil leaves that can go on there as well. And then we'll drizzle this with some cold pressed rapeseed oil. So let your pizza cool down for a minute or so, and then go in with your pizza wheel. And the base is going to be super crispy. Here we go. Oh yeah, that sounds really good. And just cut that into as many pieces as you'd like. And I'll take this one. And just have a look at that beautiful base there. So here it is, this delicious, fresh Italian pizza cooked on the Cadac pizza stone with beautiful mozzarella, a homemade pizza sauce, Italian andouille, and mozzarella, and a little bit of cold pressed rapeseed oil drizzled over the top. Sensational.